Hi everyone, Ross here with another unboxing video. This is Transformers Masterpiece MP44 Optimus Prime. Look at the size of this thing. So how are we going to do this then? I haven't opened this yet. I just want to give a shout out to TFS Express or Transbridge Omega Lock or whatever they're calling themselves these days, who did a phenomenal job packaging this. There were plastic corner protectors. It was wrapped up to the nines. It came with a free pin badge. It came with a free t-shirt. There's all sorts of things chucked into the box. This is great. This is how I want my stuff packaged, but this is a £360 Optimus Prime. This is silly money. Honestly, I got it because I was curious. I didn't get it because I thought it was value for money. I'm not a Takara fanboy in the sense that I think everything they do is marvelous. We've got Transform Element OP1, which I think is probably going to give us a good run for its money. We're going to do a comparison video with that, or comparison part of the video with that. But first of all, let's see what's in the box. Let's see how this thing is packaged. Oh my God, look at the size of this damn thing. Okay, so let's get the tray out. Let's move that up slightly. And open up we do. What do we have in here? Oh, there's a lot of stuff. There is a lot of stuff. And that's going to need readjusting. So what do we have here? Well, here is a lot of Optimus Prime-y things. It's a bit big for the old light tent, but you can see he's got an axe, he's got some blaster parts, he's got these things here are Starscream's engine vents. There is a matrix there, because God knows you can't have an Optimus Prime without one of those clogging up your drawers. We've got Grey Roller, we've got Prime himself, there he is, and some other bits over here, which, oh, that's his in the internal part of the trailer. Speaking of, down here, there it is, the new trailer. If you're excited about these things, that's the fella. And just at the end there, we've got a backpack which he takes from Sideswipe in the original More Than Meets the Eye mini movie cartoon launchy seriesy thing. Oh, and we've got some humans, a Starscream head, a damaged Optimus Prime head, and a Season 1 Optimus Prime head. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's move this back. Look at all this stuff. There we go. Ruining the illusion that that this isn't in the light box. That's a lot of stuff. I've got to say, the human characters look to have quite a bit of articulation. They've got like ab crunches and knees and maybe some elbows. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the elbows. But you've got Carly, spark plug in the middle there, and Spike at the end. That's a pretty good Starscream head sculpt. And here's my issue. Is this Optimus Prime going to actually have any damage on his paintwork? Because that's what I've been hearing. It's people with damaged Optimuses, that have paid a hell of a lot of money for this particular chap, and they are pissed. Let's see if I'm also going to be pissed by taking a look at what's in here. Let's get some of this tape off. Told you it's not been opened. This is all brand new. You are experiencing this right along with me. You may hear a wail of anguish when I see a massive paint scratch down the front of the cab or something, but let's find out. First impressions, I have to say, I like the paintwork on Prime. I'm liking the head sculpts. I might even quite like the little human characters, and they are just going to go, well, they're going to stay in the box, because MP10's little human characters never made it out of the box either. They just stayed there. How the hell are we going to do this? Okay, let's do a bit of organization and come right back to this shortly. Okay, so that's everything taken out of the box. Let's have a look and see exactly what we get included here. So this obviously is Optimus Prime, the cab. It's lovely from the front. I really like the front of it. I think the side's a bit janky. I don't know. It's all right. It looks a little bit bent. Maybe that's just me. Top's a bit fiddly looking, but you've got the thing to attach the trailer to there. Paint all looks good, not too many sprue marks, nice and shiny. Underside immediately showing us a fake grill, telling us this is going to be a Cheaty Prime. And yeah, that's your Optimus Prime. That's the main event, meat and the potatoes. The man you bought this for, or the bot you bought this for. let's take this guy out of the way. What else do we have? We have this giant plastic trailer dude, which will presumably connect quite simply to Prime around there. There we go. That's it. I see all this detail back here. It looks really bad. All right, so that it's all right, I suppose. You pose it, get it to a point where it looks okay-ish. Yeah, I don't know. Very shiny. Okay, not blown away so far. I do like the finish on the trailer. It's a nice metal sort of finish. Trailer opens up like this, and you can see all the way down there. So you get lots of cars in there. Now, interestingly enough, let's get that out of the way and show you this, which is Prime's little combat vehicle, which usually sits nestled in the truck. On this occasion, it is nestled not in the truck, but it's actually mobile. It's out. It's out for blood. Yep, pretty standard looking radar dish and claw arm, which you may remember from the original toy. And nice cockpit. I'm liking that. I assume that one of our little human buddies can go in there. That has got a reasonable amount of sculpted detail. No paint though. Let's see. Can we get... Oh no. Oh, it's all going wrong here. Hang on. I thought we'll just put Carly in there. You know, she can do it. Here's Carly. This is Spike's love interest, and I believe it's eventually Daniel's mum. So here she is, pre-mum. And as you can see, she's got knee joints. She's got these joints here. She has a bit of an ankle, what am I on about? Not much of a swivel on the waist, but a little bit there, and an ab crunch, and you can probably fit her into this chap here. There you go. She's going to drive around in there. You didn't do your homework, son. Time to die. Okay, and I assume we can close that without too much trouble. There she is. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. I'm not seeing any missiles, but there are some slidey things on here, and there you go. No missiles for this death vehicle. It comes with these slidey things. I quite like that. There's quite a lot of play value in this. It can go even higher. Oh dear. Okay, so she should have had a seatbelt on. Never mind. So yeah, I believe you can also use this as kind of a stand for Prime as well, for when he's got the jetpack on. Yeah, kind of a cool little vehicle. I like what they've done with it. I like what they've done with this, not having loose missiles and just having these things go back in. There we go. Very nice. This can fold back up. That can go back down. We'll rescue Carly later. Oh, there we go. Cracky, plasticky, and it's now a little tanky thing. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's very Diaclone. So let's have a look. We also have Roller. Yep, the little Autobot that beeps and doesn't do a hell of a lot else. But again, you've got seats there, which I presume you can fit some little human friends in. Let's see if... Spark plug. Oh god. Every time I adjust one of these things, they're popping off the things or just off camera. So they're on ball joints, but they're not terribly good. Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere because he's yeah. So I'm trying to get Sparkplug to bend over, but as you can see, bend over he will not. Let's see if his son's any more pliable. Worrying statement. Here we go. He's got thinner legs. Will he bend over? No, but his body will come off. Oh my god. Okay, these things are fiddly. We're not going to bother with the humans. Yeah, human friend. I kind of think I don't know if we can get the... There we go. He's got a kind of happy looking face. No painted detail on his face, but you can see there's a little belt there and little hands, and he's all right. He's probably okay in the diorama to be a character that's been stepped on by Megatron or something. Let's leave him at that. Now we have Roller. Now if he's anything like the previous Rollers, yep, you can turn this round and you can put on these things. This was always a Roller-centric goodie. The fuel thing, which he can then deliver to his boss, Optimus Prime. I'll probably put that on so it looks a bit better, but you have that nice metallic look to those. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Again, very Diaclone-y. It's all lots of play value with the little figures, and obviously we've got Grey Roller in this one. Sometimes he is blue. In this instance, he is not. What else do we have? We have an axe. We have Starscream's head with an annoying smirk on it. We have Optimus Prime's Season 1 head. Now, I quite like this. I always remember when he looks up to Cybertron and goes, you know, we come from a planet called Cybertron. That's nice. That's a nice sculpt. Slight bend on the antenna. A lot of people have been complaining about that, but I don't think it looks too bad. Autobots. Let's not go into the movie because that's when I die. So that's him. And then we have, speaking of, Deadhead. Deadhead Prime. He's had, I suppose this could be the Season 3 Zombie Prime. You could reenact that when he comes back and starts murdering his own team. And just before he's resurrected, which is most welcome. But that, nice bit of detail, good cracks in the thing. Clearly the movie sculpt, he's got the bigger, chunkier faceplate. He's doing the one eye bigger than the other one, so he's kind of squinting at you with one eye. Yep, that's a nice head sculpt. Yeah, okay, liking that. So you can go with Megatron when Megatron's all damaged. We have the air intakes for when we do the stupid cosplay Optimus Prime thing from that one episode that they did. And it's 365 quid, and they're charging us for everything in here, by the way, so your mileage may vary on whether or not this is worth it. A damaged Optimus Prime waist piece for reenacting movie damage, or just general damage. We've got Sideswipe's backpack. Now, I've heard that this will actually fit onto Sideswipe. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to try that later. Yep, that's good. It's a nice multi-purpose piece. We have this to connect Prime to. I think that's for when he's flying on the backpack, and you can use the blue car thingy here as a stand. We'll see if we can figure out how that works. We've got Prime's blaster. That is a nice rendition of the Prime blaster, I think. Liking, does this fold up? Oh, look at that. I saw some hinges, and yes, indeed, you can fold that up. Very handy for picnics and murders, and murder picnics. Yep, liking that. There we go. Optimus Prime's very cool blaster. Nice paint on that. That is the nicest looking Optimus blaster. I will give him that. The Transform Element one doesn't look as nice as that. We've got some pew pew things here. I think those will go in there, because sometimes you need to see it firing. There we go. So we have two of those. We got, and they're identical, so I'm not going to show you both of them. So you have two of those, and then we have this matrixy thing. Yep, I don't know. I preferred it when it was crystal in the middle. I don't know if I like this paint job version, but good heft to it. It's all die cast. It looks good. Now, unlike other reviewers who painstakingly take you through the transformation process, I am not going to do that. I'm just going to get this into robot mode. Now, I'll tell you one thing. There is heft to this. This is a heavy piece of robot, and that's good. I like heft. I like die cast. Feels like there's plenty in here. Now, this is a very complex transformation. I recommend you watch a transforming video thing if you can. And I think that's the animation logo as well, the animation Autobot symbol. Really cramming in the animation accurate stuff into all the latest masterpieces, and that's not for everyone. I have to say, it really isn't. I think with Prime you get away with it because he was probably, well, arguably the best design, most heroic design of the show. So if you can replicate that in plastic, then jolly good. Let's see what he looks like as a robot. I will be back. Okay, so here he is. Was that fun? God, no. That transformation is an absolute bitch, but you do get a pretty good Prime out of it. As you can see, he's loud, he's proud, he's got his backpack just here. It's not as bad as you think. It's really not that obnoxious. All right, it's not as discreet as our friend TE01 Prime, and we will have a look at them together shortly. But he's not too bad. I've seen far, far worse. There we go, a little bit of focus. He's fine. He's a nice Prime. He's nice and sturdy, as you can see. Rah, he's not going to go anywhere. Put me down. A couple of little sort of housekeeping things. He is painted, I think, all the way over. He's animation badged, so he is very much for the animation look. He's got one pointy index finger. It's interesting looking at this off camera and then looking at it on camera. It looks slightly better on camera because there's a kind of brightness to it, which hides some of the janky bits. Because you have these butterfly joints in the top, so you can see you can bring his arms around to the front so that, you know, he's got a good range of motion just there. I mean, every pose you put this guy in, it's pretty damn nice. I mean, he's a nice Prime. The proportions are more organic. So you see how we've got like these angles. They're everywhere. These little angles just to sort of make him slightly more svelte in places. You know, his shoulders aren't really all that... they're not all that big or busty. He's got his waist swivel, I think. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, okay, so the waist swivel, there we go. So you got the waist swivel. Doesn't look very natural, but whatever. You can ab crunch him. Nice to meet you. And you can even go back up there, but that breaks transformation. So it's fine. You know, it's an excellent looking Prime. I think he'll look good on your shelf. Is he £369 worth of Prime? I don't know. I don't know if I can really justify it. Yes, he looks nice. Yes, I like the folding gun gimmick. A couple of other nice little features. Let's have a look at those. I think we'll probably leave this on now. I've got it on. But yes, the backpack will in fact fit Sideswipe. I think that's really nice. So you've got that just fits over his back like that. It's a bit on the big side, let's be honest. It doesn't exactly do his figure a lot of favors, but it fits. It is a Sideswipe compatible backpack. Now this is not the animation model, but reds match up very nicely. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm probably going to leave it there because it is a bit of a sort of tight fit, and I'm a bit worried about the paint and about damaging him. And I really like Sideswipe. I think they've done a really nice job with this. I wish the face sculpt was slightly different, but I do really, really like the figure. Plus, mine has got the little articulated hands, which I think gives him a lot more I just think it makes them look more expressive. I really like it when they've got the, you know, expressive hands. You can spread his fingers, you know, and flick you the V's. Just nice. I think that looks really good. So nice work with the Sideswipe add-on. Let's do the comparison. Let's bring Prime back. And up we go. There we are. Now, is that a nice Optimus Prime? Yes, it is. Is it nicer than this one? There we go. So, Takara Prime, Transform Element Prime. Oh, there's not much in it, is there? I mean, look at the head sculpts. The nice thing about this, he's got more neck. You look here, janky neck. You know, this is just smoother. Let's look at the tops. There we go. A few panels there. Whoa, all sorts of shenanigans going on with this Prime. Let's have a look at that. Let's do them this way. I do not have much of a backpack. I am going camping. It's night and day, really, when you look at it. It really is pretty telling that Transform Element got theirs. Who is a bit taller, actually. He's a bigger Prime. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, that is such a big backpack for this Prime. Let's have a look at them from the back. Nice and tidy. And, ooh, this is not going well. There we go. And there they are from the back. Now, from the back, straight on, you know, not so bad. It's, you know, not hanging over anything. Prime always had a bit of a backpack, even in the animation model, so it's not too bad. But just so much cleaner, I think, anyway. Obviously, you've got bumper butt on the right there, and on the left, you do have the more animation accurate sort of blue detailing on his crotch area. So, here's the thing. This Prime comes with a trailer and lots of extra parts. This Prime does not. And he just has some basic bits and pieces. Now, here's the thing. It really comes down to what you want out your Prime. Now, for me, what I really wanted was just a good Prime. I don't need the trailer. I don't need all the bits. I mean, all of this crap, I mean, is not going to go anywhere. Am I ever going to use this? No. I'm not ever going to use this either. I have no interest in this. This, to me, is total waste of time, money, and effort. I don't need this. And it's got paint chipping on it, for God's sake. I mean, look at that at the side there. I mean, that's pretty sloppy. So, accessory I don't need. I do like this head sculpt. Let's get my fingers out of the way there. I like this head sculpt. I think that's nice. You put that there. Sort of generation original Optimus Prime as we all met him with this slightly nicer mouth plate. But these two guys, there's not much in it. I mean, okay, you can't see the details through the chest plate. I know some people just put bits of paper behind transform element, but yeah, you do get a little bit more subtlety, but some people like that electronic detail behind the windscreen. I think it actually looks pretty good. Yeah. The camera is doing a little bit of movement on its own there. That's creepy. It's become possessed. Tell me, camera, which one do you prefer? I don't know. I think if you have transform element Prime, this is not going to blow you away. The transformation is a pig. I didn't enjoy it. I was terrified of scratching the paint. It was massively fiddly. A lot of the cab goes into these legs. The legs are line-tastic. They are all over the damn place. You can just see all the janky bits. And then let's have a look at the lovely legs Prime here. Look how smooth that is. Absolutely perfect. I mean, you know, just compare the backs of the legs of these two chaps. Really. Okay, he's going to drop his gun. Seriously. Takara, company with, you know, £360 Prime. Transform element. This is, what, £95. £365. You tell me what you think looks better. Yeah, you might not like the silver bits on this chap here. But, my God. Screwhole City back here. Not so many back here. Only 3 per leg. How many have we got here? 5. 5 per leg. It's just... I think Takara's been a bit embarrassed, if I'm honest. I think this Transform Element Prime will give you everything you want. If you just want a Prime to lead your MP Autobots, this guy right here is every bit as good a job as this guy here. He's bigger. He's smoother. He has a phenomenal head sculpt. And while I do like Takara's Prime, and probably just for the sake of the fact that he is an official Prime, he'll probably go in the cabinet with the rest of the Autobots. But honestly, I don't really see the benefit. I think it's going to come down purely to aesthetics. Do you prefer this slightly thinner Prime to this more sort of beefy Prime? I mean, he's got wider shoulders. Again, he's got the butterfly joint, so he can do the whole sort of stuff. Oh, I can put stuff in front of me. I can cross my arms. Fair enough, there's a button to make that work. I can't make him go back in right now. Eesh, I say. I don't know. I really don't know if I feel like I've got 360 odd pounds worth of Optimus there. I do like it, don't get me wrong. I think it is a good overall shape. I don't like the fact there's bits of red in the leg which break up the colour in the, you can see it in the knees just there, and you should be able to see it down in the feet. It's just not solid, is it? I don't care what you say or who you are, there is just no way that Takara's Prime looks as solid as the Transform Element one. Yeah, I prefer the gun on the official Prime, but I'm not paying a premium of 260 odd pounds for a better looking gun and some paint. So ultimately, what do I recommend? Do I recommend TE Prime or Official Prime? I gotta say, Official Prime has a nice dynamic look to him, but I don't think you're getting 260 odd pounds worth more for your money than you are with Transform Element Prime. I have to say, unless you are a stickler for keeping it official, and you can judge by yourself just by looking at these guys, I don't know. I really, really can't see the extra value we're supposed to be getting, even with all the little extras and playset thingies and jetpacks and laser blast effects. It's fine, but it's not awesome. I'm going to say go with third party unless you absolutely have to go official Takara. People are finding lots of QC issues, sprue marks. Mine's actually pretty clean, so I'm pleased enough about that. Although, I think I can see some little elements like the scuffing on his shoulder thing just here. It's hard to see in there, but yep, you can feel that the plastic's a bit rough, so that seems to be a sprue mark. These are metal and flawless. So you just get better quality material on this. You've just got more paint here. I think, again, you can see there's issues even with that. You can see how it's not clear. It almost looks like it's chipped, and then they've just painted over it. So yeah, it's just the QC is just not that great. I think Transform Elements, your bot, frankly, I've seen the Magic, is it Magic Element or Magic Square, whatever it is, the other version. Didn't really do it for me design-wise. I love Transform Element Prime. I've put my money where my mouth is, so it's not third-party favoritism or fanboyism outside the official. I have both, and I got to tell you, I don't have buyer's remorse. I'm happy enough that I've got it. But if I'd have missed out on it, would I have given a toss? No, not with Transform Element Prime. I think I could have quite happily lived without it. All this extra tat I didn't need, didn't want. They could have cut, if they could have knocked £100 off and got rid of all the accessories, oh, do that. You don't need any of this stuff. The little human figures, fine, but they're going back in the box. The damage bits back in the box. The Starscream bits back in the box. The blast effects back in the box. I've got to pick a Prime head. Starscream head's back in the box. Even the trailer will be going back in the box. I don't know where to put it. So yeah. As a playset, what would I value it at? I'd say if you were paying £200 for this, you'd be getting decent value for money. They've overcharged for this, way over what it should have been. Yeah, disappointing. And make your own decision, but my money would be on this fella. Bearing in mind, having bought this, I've spent £460 on Primes this year, and I could have saved 360 of it. So make your own decision and enjoy whichever Prime you get. It's for you to build your own collection. You enjoy it, but for me, it's all right. It's not all gravy, but it's fine. I'll live with him. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this informative. I hope it helps you make a decision. If it helps you save money, then all the better. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.